Hey guys, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and as you can see, back with an old friend, our 93 convertible GT that we did rescue from an early demise. We totally rebuilt this car from the ground up over the course of 3 stages, in the end creating our very own convertible Cobra Foxbody, something that Ford never offered from the factory. In stage 1, we did some basic maintenance. Stage 2, we totally redid the exterior and interior, and stage 3 saw the addition of a Cobra-inspired power plant. Now, if you guys missed the build, you can always catch yourselves up by clicking on the banner below. So here we are for stage 4. And if you guys know anything about our stage 4s, then you know we always save the best for last, in addition to a good thrashing at the track, which this thing's certainly in for. It's no secret stage 4 is usually the boost stage around these parts, and we're definitely not about to change that up with the Foxbody here. So our friends from Vortex supplied us with the V3 high output tuner kit in this very sleek matte black finish, which does look great under the hood. Now, their high output kit does include a couple other bells and whistles, including a charge cooler, and does push about 7 to 9 pounds of boost, as opposed to 5 or 6 with their entry level kits. If you've ever had any experience with forced induction, then you know you can't just slap on a big blower and go without addressing some other areas of your car, especially when you're dealing with a 20-plus-year-old car like the Foxbody here. First up on the list of needs is more fuel. Now, a blown 5 liter with all of the trimmings is gonna be thirsty, so we need to make sure this thing's gonna get plenty of fuel. Starting closest to the block and heads here, we went with Edelbrock's 60-pound injectors, which are a massive upgrade over the weak 19-pound factory injectors. Feeding those massive injectors, we needed to upgrade our fuel rails, so that's exactly what we did, and then some. We installed the Aeromotive high-flow fuel rail kit, which does center around these 2 anodized red fuel rails, in addition to some other nice things the kit includes. It includes brand new stainless braided fuel line and AN fittings, a new Aeromotive fuel regulator and gauge, all being fed by a massive fuel pump. All right, so we got our boost in place, we have plenty of fuel, but our Fox is still pretty much dead in the water without a good quality tune to kind of tie everything together. So enter a familiar face, my buddy Mike J from Bama Performance. How you doing today, sir?
Pretty good. Just trying to finish the tune up here and get her on the road so we can start doing the dyno pull.
Cool, man. I know you guys got your work cut out for you with the big Vortex in place, obviously, but also with the heads, cam, and intake that we did in stage 3. Is that going to affect things with the way you tune this car?
We want to make as much power as we can, but we want to be safe. So I'm going to look at the spark table, look at the fuel tables, make as many changes as we can. And that's really what it's about. We got a 20-year-old car, stock bottom end. I want to make as much power as we can so we can drive it on the street, and then I want to make sure you get down the track as fast as we can as well.
Absolutely, man. We about finished up in there?
Almost done.
Well, I tell you what, finish that up, man, because I'm dying to get in this thing and let her rip and see how she does. Well, Mike, I think that worked, man. 466, 450 at the rear wheels. Well done, I think is the only thing I can say, man. Well, that was awesome, yeah.
It made a lot of power. I think everybody puts the old girls down, but you know, they always do good.
She still got it, huh?
She still got it.
Well, I tell you what, man, stock bottom end, stock T5, we're about to put a serious tire on this thing and just go beat the ever-living crap out of it at the track. What do you think she's gonna do?
Well, I got faith in her.
Okay.
I'm gonna say high 11s, no problem.
That would be a lot of fun. And in the old convertible, that should be one heck of a ride, so.
It's gonna be an interesting trip.
Awesome, man. Well, great job as always. Appreciate the help, sir.
Anytime.
We did anticipate the Fox putting down some pretty good power with the help of the Vortex, and of course all the help from Mike J and the Bama Performance team. So we did decide to proactively upgrade one more area of our Foxbody here before we hit the track. Now, as any Foxbody fan will tell you, the rear ends in these things aren't exactly known to be bulletproof. The axles are pretty much glass, and the stock 273 gear ratio certainly wasn't going to be doing us any favors down at the track. So we went with a very popular upgrade, the 8.8 31 spline axle kit available through the site here. This kit does include brand new 31 spline Mosier axles, a new Ford Racing 373 set of gears, a brand new track lock rear differential, and everything else needed to ensure that our Foxbody was ready for some hard launches down at the track. All right, so that pretty much does it. The car is ready for battle. We did bolt in a cage and add a 5-point harness just for safety. So now we're gonna grab some slicks and skinnies, head down to our local track and let her rip. Project Foxbody surprised everyone down at the track, going 11.6 at 120 on only its second pass out before we did run out of clutch. I guess it's safe to say over 400 horsepower launching on a big sticky tire just proved to be a little too much for our exity stage 1 clutch that we installed at the beginning of the build. But don't worry, we're going to install a bigger clutch and flywheel into this car, and when this weather finally breaks in the Northeast here in springtime, we're going to head back down to the track with this thing and see if we can't crack into the 10s. In the meantime, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already by clicking on the link below. We hope you guys have enjoyed the Stage 4 build, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.